don't chew wires. We don't chew wires now. And I can't imagine having egg whites in my oats right now. It's just hard. It's just hard. You can literally see me sort of lose more and more weight throughout these videos, which is really hard to see. Hello, everyone. We're a bit too high. There we go. Is that better? Yeah, do you want to join? You want to join? Hi. Okay, so Noah's going to join in this video. You might not be able to see him because he's on my lap, but he will be biting a lot. Ow. Today's video, guys, is going to be reviewing or rating, I don't really know what word to use, my old posts. So trigger warning, I just want to say, before you watch this video, this is going to have some triggering photos because obviously it's during the time when I started my account in 2019 during uni, when I was very much deep in my eating disorder, and I thought I was doing everything right, and I thought, you know, I was helping people. I wasn't. So yeah, these are the posts during that time. Also, I want to make it clear that I have no hate towards younger self. I'm literally going to my therapy session after this video actually, which is quite funny, but I've learned a lot from therapy, and one of the main things is to just not dislike my younger self or not, you know, be annoyed at my younger self or anything like that. I think that's really important because that is still me, you know, that is still me. And if I'm all about self-love, I need to be loving my younger self as well. You haven't seen my reaction videos to my first videos and my what you eat a day videos and stuff, then, oh no, I don't need to choke. No, don't need to choke. Then you can watch those because they're funny and they are very eye-opening. Oh gosh, guys. I just really want to make this clear, like, the stuff I'm posting during this time, I wasn't in a good mindset. Please don't take it literally because I didn't know what I was talking about, really. And I was very much in denial about everything. So what I'm about to share with you is not what I believe in now, and it's definitely not any information that you should take on board. Okay, so the very first post is this one. First workout video, 21-minute HIIT workout. So of course it's going to be a HIIT workout because that's all millyg did. Okay, so I have no hate towards HIIT workouts, but I personally don't do them anymore because it just doesn't work for me and my body and I guess my mindset. I mean, this is a, you know, it's quite decent workout, like if you want to do HIIT, but like I say, just, you know, be careful what information you take on board from this video. Let's go to the next one. Been feeling super sluggish recently, but that's okay. Gonna bash out a gym sesh today, eat some good food and fake tan because tan makes everything better, am I right? Posting what a typical day of eating for me looks like when it's good. What do I mean by that? When it's good. Now, I wish I could see the stories right now. Perfect body. See, those comments always like that I would be like, it would confirm every ounce of belief in me that told me that being skinny was better. Okay, next post is another workout and it's an ab workout. So as you all know, I was very obsessed with training my abs, like very obsessed. So this is me training my abs. It's not me. It's not me. I've actually kept those leggings because they were my first ever Gymshark leggings and I kept them and I love that. Yeah, shit. I don't have much to say about that. Okay, so I'm definitely not one to skip breakfast. So this is the thing, right? It's really weird because maybe during this time, I wasn't one to skip breakfast, but the thing is, I still was very much a believer in intermittent fasting, and essentially that is skipping your breakfasts pretty much, isn't it? So you know, I guess I didn't realize that at the time. Yes, oh my gosh, I forgot about my oat recipe, guys. I used to always put stop letting me. So I used to follow a lot of bikini competitors, so girls who were competing in bikini comps, and obviously for them they were athletes. They were doing it as like pretty much their job. They were on a diet. They were cutting to win a prize, but I sort of saw that as just like inspiration. which I'm sure a lot of other girls do as well, out during that time. And all of them used to use egg whites in their oats. And I put in brackets, trust me, it adds volume and protein without the taste. So yeah, that's all I was about, adding volume, voluminous foods. That's all I heard about, left, right, centre. And I just, yeah, I remember having like the cartons of egg whites all the time. And I can't imagine having egg whites in my oats right now. Absolutely not. Gosh, she's come a long way. And you can see here that I've really like minimized my toppings, especially compared to now. Strawberries and raisins and a bit of argo syrup. Where's the peanut butter, honey? Where's the fats? Where's the chocky? Where's the substantial toppings? Because I love my toppings now. And even then I love my toppings, but I was really trying to sort of put in place different toppings that would still sort of satisfy my cravings. I remember filming this home workout. Yeah, I remember, it's funny because it literally feels like it was yesterday. It was really strange. But I remember being at my sister's house. I remember that phase. I wasn't going through a very happy phase during this time. And so I was staying at my sister's house, and that's when I really, really became obsessed. Like, I noticed even more of an obsession with the gym and my fitness and like taking control over my food and what I was putting into my body. And so yeah, I was always doing home workouts. I was always going to the gym, but the home workouts especially, because obviously sometimes I couldn't go to the gym because I was dog sitting. So home workouts was really something that I was doing a lot of. The thing is, all the information I've got here with this leg workout it's not bad information. It was just the obsessive outlook I had on it. Squat with pulse, stiff leg deadlift, Smith machine step ups, reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 exercises. Okay, that's maybe where the difference lies, because now I don't mind having 5 exercises and calling that a day. Like, I feel like that's still very substantial. Back then, 6, no less than 6 exercises in every workout that I would do. And I don't know where I got that belief from. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like there was loads of different sources of information that I was like sort of sponging off, like on YouTube, these fitness influencers on Instagram, like all these different things that made me believe that 6 exercises, no less, you know? Healthy banana breads. Healthy banana bread. Healthy and clean ingredients is what it says on the caption. Healthy and clean. Which means it's a guilty pleasure without the guilt. No, did you hear that? Healthy, clean, which means it's a guilty pleasure without the guilt. Well, isn't that a sentence? Isn't that a sentence? Yeah. So hashtags: clean eating, healthy banana bread, eat clean, low carb, low fat, diet hacks, low calorie, keto. That's literally my life in a nutshell back then. That's what I was doing every day in my room, secretly. I want to note that it was secret, like I was doing all this very secretly in my room. Here I've tried to put together the last bits of the fridge, so it's basically scrambled egg whites. Never egg, it's always egg whites. Salad, tomatoes, peppers, avocado, like meals. Where's the carbs? I do remember with these What Eater days, I really tried to make it look like I was eating, like I didn't have a problem to, like, you know, my family and friends. And to be honest, like I did still eat food, but it was just in such a clever way where it looked like it was voluminous food. Like it looked like there was a lot more than it actually was. And I was so clever about that. Yeah, that foot needs to be flat. I need to go further down. Oh gosh, I remember this gym. Okay. Oh, here. Dry food was a big thing as well, like just dry, no sauces, no seasoning, like just dry. My tips on achieving and maintaining a flat stomach. Well, I don't want to read that because I don't know what I'm on about. This is an interesting post. Basically an update, blah, blah, blah. Less stress, taking probiotics, blah, blah, blah. I've also increased how much I'm eating, which has done wonders to my mood, body, workouts, and sleep. I guess my metabolism has increased, which meant I was technically under eating, so upped my daily intake, and it's helped a lot. The thing is, the stuff I say here sometimes is good, but it's like, I didn't fully believe that myself. So that was in 2019 August, and I actually do remember like I had a little scare where I thought I actually do look quite slim. So I thought, let's up my calories a little bit just to see. And I think that was the first sort of time where I actually did that. But again, I upped it like by 100 calories. I didn't go any further than that. So it's not actually doing anything really. But to me, like 100 calories sounded so much at that time. The thing is, I remember during this is like third year of uni, I remember this gym, obviously it was like my second home, and I've actually had some of you guys message me now saying that they used to see me in this gym, which is mad because you guys must see two completely different people. Like that is actually crazy to me. And I generally thought like I looked great. It's weird because obviously I had body dysmorphia, but like in the gym I felt like that was my place to shine. But the body dysmorphia comes in because I didn't actually know what I actually looked like. Like now I'm looking at it and I'm like, really underweight. But I never saw that. This post is the first post I made in 2020, which is the year where everything changed for me. Like October 2020 was when I started to gain weight. So in this picture I had absolutely no idea, obviously, that my life was going to turn around. I had just goosebumps then. I say I don't have any new goals, but that doesn't stop me from achieving any this year. Very close to exam and I feel extremely unprepared, but that doesn't mean I suddenly stop working out. Currently using exercise as a revision break and stress reliever, and it seems to be helping, even if it's the tiniest bit. I need some tips of stress relief. Yeah, I was a very stressed person at uni. I felt like it took me 10 times more effort to retain any information. This is literally like my diary. It's actually mad. You can literally see me sort of lose more and more weight throughout these videos, which is really hard to see because I never saw that. It's really hard. I was really struggling at this point, I think. During lockdown, it's 23rd April that. Yeah, you can really start seeing me deteriorate more. So firstly, it's just hard. That's not me. Well, it is me, but yeah. I want to get to the post where I decide that, oh god, I remember actually this post. This was when it was after this post. It's actually sending shivers down me. It was after this post where my friend messaged me, who actually encouraged me to gain weight and change my whole life around. It was after this post. She sent a screenshot or something, or it was something like that, and it's because I look really skinny. It was, deteriorating. And then here we go, here's the post, 18th of June, weight gain. Hey everyone, this is the post after that post I just said. Hope you're well. So this lockdown has made me realise a lot. One of them being that I have an incredibly fast metabolism, which has meant gaining weight is very hard for me. I have been wanting and trying to seriously gain weight for the past 8 months or so now, and it's definitely very hard. This may sound crazy to some people, as gaining weight may be very easy for them, whereas for my body it's extremely difficult. It's me sort of trying to justify my goal of gaining weight, which is really sad. Some may say how jealous they are of me for saying this, but this is not something I wish for at all. Recently, I've actually noticed I have, in brackets, unintentionally been losing weight, which is so frustrating for me because I hate how skinny I look. From what I know, I think it's because I have managed to reset my metabolism. Before I started the journey of seriously wanting to gain weight, I was obviously not eating enough of my body, which was weakening my metabolism and making my body hold on to whatever it could. Once I mindfully started to eat a lot more, it fired up my metabolism. However, this meant that even though I thought I was in a calorie surplus, I was actually still burning more than I was consuming because of this reset, and it's now got to the point where my metabolism is so high that I'm starting to now lose weight. So I'm going to continue upping my food take more and more until I can recognise it's helping. There is so much information and science behind our body's set point, calorie consumption and body composition, and it would mean writing a whole book on it. But I wanted to make this post to keep myself accountable and show you my journey of weight gain. The concept of gaining weight can be mentally challenging at times because this generation has sadly been taught to think that weight gain is bad or show some sort of laziness, and I want to help change this view. Weight gain is great. It shows your strength, resilience and commitment just as much as someone's weight loss journey does. So And that got 65 comments, which was the most amount of comments I've ever got on that page during that time. And that was obviously comments of everyone just supporting me. So I knew that I was like, okay, shit, this is actually something I really need to do. Like, people aren't saying, no, you don't need to gain weight, because that's what I was kind of in the back of my head thinking that people were going to say. But people were like, so proud of you, you got this, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe I need to do this then. That was the first little, like, step into weight gain for me. But, there is a but, I was still too scared. Like, I upped my calories again, great. Like, for the first, like, maybe a few weeks, I was like, okay, this is good. But then I stopped upping them. And because I was too scared to go any higher. And I just sort of plateaued again, and I just stopped. Yeah, like, a lot of my posts and sort of go into, yeah, more of a weight gain narrative, which is really the first, like, part of weight gain on my page, I guess. So during this point, we're still not really, yeah, we still haven't really gained weight. Again, we've sort of probably gone back again, because that's what I would do. I'd, like, gain a bit of weight, then I'd panic, then I'd retreat back. That was the cycle. Okay, here's a caption. We're given the idea that we have control because of free will in the world of choice. Because of the free will in a world of choice, we should be able to choose what to feel. And so when we don't feel what we want or expect to feel, it becomes confusing and disheartening. Why can't I be happy when I have so much choice? And why do I feel sad and worried when I don't really have anything to feel sad and worried about? And then I say, when I read this, it really resonated with me in so many ways. I love being in control of my life and my decisions, which is a good trait, but also can be hard. You may or may not know, but I get anxious quite easily, sometimes in social situations, sometimes not. Sometimes in situations where I have no reason to feel anxious, where I would expect to feel my happiest, but for some reason there's just a cloud that is covering the sunshine. And let me tell you, it's infuriating and confusing. For example, at the moment, weight gain really challenges my anxiety sometimes. I've just returned home from what felt like was the happiest, most fun and loving time in Brighton with my uni gals. I'd be lying to you if I told you I wasn't anxious before going, for many different reasons. I was anxious about corona, anxious about not having my home comforts, anxious about the unknown. I'm a planner and I like to know what's going on. Anxious about not having my routine, gym, walk, obviously food. I definitely created a solid routine that I was happy with during lockdown. In retrospect, I had nothing to worry about, and I knew this is at the time where my anxiety was high before going. But it's hard to understand this until you come out the other end. Every day was different. There were spontaneous plans, lots of drinking, eating out, eating good. My workouts changed slightly, sleep definitely took a backseat, but I don't regret one bit of it. Why would I? You don't put out a fire by ignoring a fire, you have to acknowledge the fire. Girl, she was wise. She was wise. This is when I'm really starting to acknowledge more about my sort of mental state and everything. And yeah, I'm back at home, back into my routine, back into like being in control of what I'm eating. I've gained a little bit of weight, you know, I have gained a little bit of weight. A little bit, but not a lot, a little bit. And then it gets to 1st of October, 2020. And that's where it all began. I was stuck in my weight gain journey. I got to a point where I was too nervous to up my calories, and that was partly down to not believing in myself and the knowledge that I've built throughout the years of researching the fitness world. I was scared to see change, and I don't want to see it. Scared to be in a position I've never put myself in before, to get to a point of eating more than an average male. So I thought, how am I going to overcome this? And that's it. And that's where the transformation all began. My camera's gonna die, and I've literally got therapy in 5 minutes, guys. So I hope you sort of enjoyed this reflection with me and Noah. And we hope you enjoyed it. And remember, guys, you see me then and you see me now, and the place I'm in now is incomparable to the place that I was in then. And I want you to sort of use that observation and put it into your own life and really sort of prioritize fueling yourself, prioritize your happiness and your health. And your health does not mean low calories, does not mean being skinny, does not mean having abs, does not mean going to the gym 5 times a week. Health means happiness and living freely, and you need to prioritize that. So I hope this video helps, and I love you guys, and I'm gonna see you next week.